What is going on, guys? Welcome to next week's gold forecast. Before we jump in, if you could please like the video and subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that a lot. So we are currently on gold on the monthly time frame. What is the first thing that we see? This monthly bullish impulse leg here. So we know that we are bullish on the monthly time frame. Now, if we jump down here and have a look at the candles, we want to mark out our monthly trading range. So previous monthly high, candlestick high, and previous monthly candlestick low. And this here is our monthly trading range. And these are targets. This is where price will shoot for. This is liquidity. And we are bearish on the monthly time frame on the candlesticks. We closed bearish last month and the candlestick is pushing down. So this could be an indication here that price is heading for this liquidity. But to build confirmations, obviously we need to go down the time frames and see what's going on. So if we go down to the weekly, what can we see? Price action. Impulse, retracement, impulse, and then now price is consolidating in this range here. So we're bullish on the weekly and bullish on the monthly. So what do we need to do? We need to mark out the previous week, but current week's high and low. But tomorrow, it will be the previous week. So these are also targets. These are zones that price will shoot for. So what can we see here looking at the previous monthly candle? We closed bullish. Look, we closed in the wick on the bottom. If you look at last week's forecast, what happens 90% of the time when a candle closes with no wick on the bottom or wick on the top, the candle that opens after it has a super high chance of taking the liquidity off the side that closed with the no wick on the bottom or the no wick on the top. And that's exactly what we predicted last week and exactly what happened. So this week we've marked out our high and low points of the candle here. And these are going to be targets. And I love these levels to trade from because these are super high probable levels. So price is going to open up here. Now, if price pushes down at the beginning of the week and takes its liquidity, I'm going to be looking for buys from this level. There's a lot of liquidity down here. If we get the right reaction, I'm going to be looking for buys and I'm looking to trade through this range here from this weekly low to this weekly high because we are bullish overall on the weekly and the monthly time frame. Now, if this level fails on the lower time frame, we'll be looking to trade down through the levels. But we've got a high chance if price opens up bearish at the beginning of the week, swipes this, that price will reverse and then head up towards this liquidity here. So that's what I'm going to be keeping an eye on. Price is going to open up here. We are closer to this liquidity and price targets these zones. This is what price shoots for because this is just money and that's how the market moves. So if we go down to the daily time frame, what can we see here? We have the daily. Let's mark up the daily price action. Impulse. And we've got this messy price action down here. We'll just go to this low, high. And then we've got this breaker structure here. So price is currently sitting inside this daily bearish trading range. So the daily's bearish, the weekly's bullish, and the monthly's bullish. So if we mark up now our daily trading range, we are inside this daily trading range. And now we want to mark up the candles. So we want to mark up our zones of liquidity that price will shoot for. So you can look at these zones in terms of strength. So previous daily liquidity, it's got some liquidity here. Decent confirmation from there. This is a stronger zone. If we get confirmation from here, we've got higher probable of price pushing even further up. And the monthly, when we take this liquidity down here, this is huge liquidity. Got an even higher chance of price pushing even further up. So I wait for reactions around these zones. And I will trade in both directions. However, if we open up bearish, you can see what price is doing here. Look, push down, wicked all the way up. She's going to open up here. If we open up bearish, we take this liquidity, beginning of the week, gives us confirmation. We're expecting that on the weekly time frame as well. I'm going to be looking to trade through this range here. However, if we break through here on the low time frame, break and retest, I'll be looking to sell down to this level. Even if we get a fake buy confirmation and that buy gets faked, gets engulfed, that's a sell confirmation to trade down to this level here. And then we're going to wait for this reaction. If we get a nice reaction here, nice confirmation, I'll be looking to trade up back through the levels, up towards these highs here. So I'm keeping my eye at the beginning of the week on price taking out this level. My alarms are going to be set, and I want to see what price does when it gets to this level. Because how many pips away are we? It's going to shoot for that liquidity. That's 30, 40 pips. And then we're going to wait for the reaction. So if we go now down to the 4-hour, open price up a little more, what can we see here? So we're bearish as well on the 4-hour. You can see here, look, all this ugly, messy price action up here. But this is clean. Break a structure here, and we're inside this 4-hour bearish range now. So again, I'm not looking at the highs and lows of the candles for liquidity on the 4-hour. I do that on the daily, the weekly, and the monthly, because those give the strongest reactions, especially for the higher time frame direction. I use the 4-hour candles, the 1-hour candles, and the 30-minute candles for confirmations for entries, candle closes, etc., reversal patterns. So what I want to see here, again, if price closes below this level here, takes its liquidity. If price closes here, high probability she's going down to this next level, and we can get in on that trade. If she fakes this level here, boom, we are going to be looking to trade back through this level. But with this being a lower time frame retracement, we're not going to look to hold it all the way up here. We're going to get in, going to get our risk reward, and we're going to get out. If we trade in this direction, obviously on the 4-hour, when the 4-hour is bearish, the daily's bearish, 1 hour is bearish, we can hold the trades for longer because we're expecting those continuations. So this is the first level here that I'm going to set my alarms on going into next week. This is my first POI. If we break this, this is going to give us an entry regardless. Price, unless price smashes straight through and takes this liquidity here, one big candle, that's fine, because then she'll give us a reaction here. We can look at the candle close and we can look to get in on the buys or the continuations even down to this liquidity down here. But this level here is the first level that I'm going to look at going into next week. And if we, as I say, we get reaction here, we're going to be looking to trade up through this level. If not, we're going to be looking to trade down. And then we're going to analyze what price does at each one of these levels. Continue here, continuation. Or if we fake the continuation here, fake it, and we go up, and we're going to look to take buys, back up and trade through the levels there. If we go on the 1-hour time frame, what do we got? 1 hour is also bearish. So 1 hour is sharing the same high and low as the 4-hour up here. And you see we've got all liquidity up here as well. So if price scoops this liquidity down here, she's going to target that liquidity up there. That's how she moves. Liquidity, liquidity, she grabs the fuel. And if the fuel's enough, she'll push this line, grab more fuel. And if that fuel's enough, she'll push down and continue this direction all the way down. If the fuel isn't enough, she'll stop and go collect some more. So on the 1 hour, it's the same thing. Liquidity here, looking for exactly the same things that we've said. We're just opening up price. This is where we're going to be looking for more confirmations on the 1 hour and the 30-minute. So again, break and retest below here. Boom, make structure. There we go. We'll sell down. Fake this level, we're going to buy up. And again, with this level, boom, what happens? If we fake this level, we can trade back up here to this rate, to this level here. If we fake this level, what we're going to do? Look for continuations down like that. And that's all it is, guys. Levels, liquidity, levels, liquidity, levels, liquidity. And that's it. That's it for this week. Hope you enjoyed that. If you have got any questions or you want to see anything or me explain anything in more detail, please post in the comments. And remember, guys, I am building out now the Black Swan FX brand like crazy. I've got the funded lab, which is the automated prop firm passing and payout process. And we are adapting to whatever changes the prop firm brings, whatever platforms I need to create bots on. Sorry, guys, my laptop is dying. Give me a second. Whatever platform I need to create bots on to adapt and overcome, that's what I'm doing. Never problems, only solutions. Don't worry about joining. It's not going to affect, until prop firms disappear off the face of the planet, we are going nowhere. Got the companion, which is separate from the funded lab. This is a day trading companion. This is built from my manual strategy, and it will trade gold the same as what we're trading gold like on here. It's super, super powerful, and it automates the process. So it's helpful as a companion, and it also helps you. It's helpful as a companion, also helps with the psychology, and helps you understand the trades more, stop loss positioning, risk management, etc. I've also got the Crypto Lab. Crypto Lab has just launched. Again, that's diversification. The first piece of software in here is an arbitrage bot. Super, super sick. I'm going to be updating the website with these pages next week. So keep your eyes peeled for that. As I say, anything else you need, guys, DM me on Instagram. And that's it. Have a good day and bosh.